Second part of simultaneous equation, homogeneous equations. Homogeneous equations means right hand side terms all are equals to 0. This type of equations are always consistent. And therefore, question should not be like this test for consistency. The question must be solved. As it is always consistent, how we know what type of solution exists there? Again, there are two conditions. If rank of A is equals to rank of augmented matrix and equals to number of unknowns, then system has unique solution, and that unique solution is here zero solution. Zero solution means all values are equals to 0, or it is also called as trivial solution. The dictionary meaning of trivial is insignificant solution, as values are equals to 0. That is the first case. Second type of solution, if rank of A is equals to rank of augmented matrix, and this time it is not equal, it is less than number of unknowns, then system has infinite number of solutions, and that infinite number of solutions is called as non-zero solution. Non-zero solution. Another name for that non-zero solution is non-trivial solution. Once again, I will repeat this two conditions. Only two types of conditions. If rank of A is equals to rank of augmented matrix, and if equals to number of unknowns, then system has unique solution. That unique solution is zero solution, or it is also known as trivial solution. Trivial means insignificant solution. Second type, if rank of A is equals to rank of AD, augmented matrix, and it is less than number of unknowns, then system has infinite number of solutions, and that infinite number of solutions also known as non-zero solution or non-trivial solution. We try to solve the examples of this type. Consider first example, solve. Equations are 3x plus 4y plus 4z is equals to 0. 2x plus 4y plus 6z is equals to 0. And third equation is 7x plus 10y plus 12z is equals to 0. If you observe carefully, as right hand side terms are all are 0, its type is homogeneous, and as it's homogeneous, the nature of the question is only to solve it. No need to check the consistency. It is always consistent. Again, taking a combination of matrix A and matrix D as augmented matrix, and here it is 3 4 4 0 2 4 6 0 7 10 12 0. Then second row elements are multiple of 2 each element, for making it 1 by 2 times R2. First row no change, 3 4 4 0, multiplying each element by 2. Therefore first is 1 by 2 into 2, that is 1. 4 into 1 by 2 we get 2. 6 into 1 by 2 we get 3, and then last 0. Third as it is 7 10 12. Then interchanging this 2, so that we get here non-zero element 1 by R12. One, two, three. Zero. 3 4 4 0 7 10 12 0. Then using this one, convert this to zeros, these two elements to zeros by applying transformation. 3 minus 3 we get 0 means R2 minus 3 R1, and for this 7 minus 7 0 means R3 minus 7 times R1 we get. First row no change. Three minus 3, 4 minus 3 to the 6, 4 minus 6 minus 2, 4 minus 3 to the 9, 4 minus 9 minus 5, and 0 minus 0. 7 minus 7 times 1, 7 minus 7 0. 10 minus 7 to the 14, 10 minus 14. 12 minus 7 3s are 21. 12 minus 21. 12 minus 21 minus 9. Okay. Then using this second diagonal element minus 2, which is non-zero, we can convert it to 0. Minus 4 plus 4, 0 means the required transformation is by R3 minus 2 times R2. We get first row no change, 1 2 0. Second also no change, 0 minus 2 minus 5 0. Changes in third, 0 minus 0 minus 4 plus 4 minus 9 minus 2 into minus 5 minus 9 plus 10, we get 1, and here it is 0. In the process, we have converted all the diagonal elements as non-zero and lower side 0. Therefore, whatever this form we are getting, it is the canonical form. Of that matrix. And after getting canonical form, we find the rank of E. Here it is for this matrix A. First row is non-zero, second is also non-zero, third is also non-zero. Therefore, rank is here. Number of non-zero rows 3. Rank of augmented matrix. First row is non-zero, second is also non-zero, third is also non-zero. Therefore, here also rank is 3. Here, rank of E is equals to rank of augmented matrix equals to 3, and that is equals to number of unknowns. Unknowns here 1 2 3, and therefore, as per the condition we have discussed earlier, here we get zero solution. Means x is equals to y is equals to z, and all values are 0. This solution is also called as trivial solution. Okay. Therefore, this is the first type of example. The following system of equation: x minus y plus z is equals to 0. Second equation again same, x minus y plus z is equals to 0. Third equation is x plus y plus 3z equals to 0, and the fourth one is minus x plus 2y equals to 0. Here we have 4 equations in 3 unknowns. 3 unknowns are x, y, z. If you once again observe, the values on the right hand side all are 0. That's why its type is homogeneous. taking a combination of matrix A and matrix D as an augmented matrix. Here it is 1, minus 1, 1. Second row is again 1, minus 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, minus 1, 2, 0, and 0. Converting this matrix to its canonical form means converting all the diagonal elements as non-zero and lowers as 0 by applying elementary row transformation as usual we are performing. And therefore, using this one, we convert these 3 elements to 0 by applying the transformations. 1 minus 1, 0 means R2 minus R1. Again 1 minus 1 we get 0 means it is R3 minus R1. Minus 1 plus 1, 0 means R4 plus R1. If we apply this, first row no change, 1 minus 1, 1, 0. Then performing this R2 minus R1, 1 minus 1, 0, minus 1 minus of minus 1, minus 1 plus 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 minus 0, 0. Then this R3 minus R1, 1 minus 1, 0, 1 minus minus 1, 1 plus 1, we get 2 here, 3 minus 1, 2, and 0 minus 0. Addition R4 plus R1, minus 1 plus 1, 0, 2 minus 1, 1, and 0 plus 1, 1, and here 0. Okay. Second diagonal element is here 0. We want non-zero. Therefore, interchange any one of this. I will interchange this fourth row with second row by R24. We get 1 minus 1, 1. Second row 0, 1, 1, 0. Third row no change, 0, 2, 2, 0. And this is shifted to fourth, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Therefore, after getting here 1, use this to make it 0 by applying transformation. 2 minus 2, 0 means it is R3 minus 2 times R2. I will perform that here. Therefore, it is equals to first two rows no change. 1 minus 1, 1, 0. Second also no change, 0, 1, 1, 0. Changes in third by this 0 minus 2 times 0, 0. 2 minus 2, 2 minus 2, and 0 minus 0. Okay, last row no change. Okay. In the process, third becomes 0. Third diagonal becomes 0. We want it as non-zero. Then we check, can we interchange the row so that we get here non-zero. The element below it is again a 0 element. Therefore, though we interchange, this 0 remains 0. Therefore, we are not able to get here non-zero element. Therefore, we stop calculation here, and whatever this last matrix we are getting, it is the canonical form. Where all the diagonal elements are non-zero and lower diagonal elements are 0. And after getting canonical form, we find the rank of A, rank of this matrix A, number of non-zeros. First is non-zero, second also non-zero, therefore rank is here 2. Then we find rank of augmented matrix, complete matrix. First row is non-zero row, second is also non-zero, remaining two are 0 rows. Therefore, here also rank of this matrix is 2. Then rank of A is equals to rank of augmented matrix equals to 2, which is less than 3 number of unknowns. And therefore, as per the conditions we have discussed earlier, we get infinite number of solutions. Our system has non-trivial solution or non-zero solution. Therefore, how to obtain it? Once again, this from last matrix we convert it into system of equations as we are performing non-homogeneous type. Multiplying this matrix A by that column matrix of XYZ, we get new system as multiplying by this row to that column matrix, we get equation first one as x minus y plus z is equals to 0. Then multiplying by this second row to that column, 0x y plus z is equals to 0. Multiplying to the third to that column, 0x plus 0y plus 0z. Multiplying by this fourth to that column, 0x plus 0y plus 0z equals to 0. Therefore, here we have two equations. Therefore, if you observe last equation, there are two unknowns, y and z. Technique is exactly similar to the non-homogeneous type. Therefore, considering any one of them as k, let z as k, non-zero scalar quantity. Put that value here to find the value of y. Therefore, from equation 2 we get y equals to minus z and z is k. Therefore, it is minus k. Put these two values in first to find x. X is equals to, transferring this to right hand side, we get plus y. Y is minus k, minus z, and z is k. Therefore, minus k minus 2k. And therefore, solution is x is equals to minus 2k, y is equals to minus k, and z is equals to k. infinite number of solution. Infinite in the sense we may consider infinite values for k. For k equals to 1 we get first set, for k equals to 2 we get second set, for k equals to 3 we get third set, like this. And then whether the obtained solution is correct or not, we consider some value for k. Suppose for k is equals to 1 for simplicity. We get x is equals to minus 2 into 1 minus 2, y is equals to minus k, and z is equals to k is 1. Therefore, this is one of the solution. X is equals to minus 2, y equals to minus 1, and z equals to 1. And again we cross check it whether the obtained solution is correct or not by substituting in this equation. Therefore, cross check. Putting these values in the first equation, x is minus 2, y is minus 1, minus it becomes plus 1, and plus z is 1, and the value on the right hand side is 0. Minus 2 plus 2 we get 0, equals to 0. First equation is satisfied. Then we check for the second. The second equation is the same, therefore it is true for this second equation also. We go for the third equation. X is minus 2 plus y plus 3z, 3 into z is 1, means 3, equals to 0. Minus 3 plus 3 we get 0, equals to 0. Third equation is also satisfied. Then we go for the fourth one. Minus x, minus of minus 2 plus 2, plus 2 into y is 1, y is minus 1, sorry. Therefore 2 minus 2 we get 0. It is equals to 0. Therefore, with the help of these two examples, I have tried to explain how we can find a zero solution or non-zero solution. Zero solution means trivial solution, and non-zero solution means non-trivial solution. Only this the two types exist for homogeneous. Then we take a note or the alternative technique to decide whether we get trivial solution or non-trivial solution. That note is like this: if determinant of A is equals to 0, then there exists an infinite number of solutions. And second, if determinant of A is not equals to 0, then there exists unique solution. Or zero solution. After discussing how to find solution for non-homogeneous or homogeneous system of equation, I will try to explain another type of question that may be asked on this solution of simultaneous equation. Investigate for what values of lambda and mu the system of equation equations x plus y plus z is equals to 6, x plus 2y plus 3z is equals to 10, x plus 2y plus lambda z is equals to mu has no solution. Second, a unique solution. And third, an infinite number of solutions. And infinite number of solutions. This is the second type of problem that may be asked. If you observe the values on the right hand side, 6 and 10 non-zero, this mu we require to obtain. Therefore, as these two are non-zero, its type is non-homogeneous. Therefore, applying the corresponding technique, writing the augmented matrix, one, 6, 1, 2, 3, 10, 1, 2, lambda, and converting to its canonical form. Therefore, converting this to zeros with the help of this one by transformation, R2 minus R1 and 1 minus 1 0 here means it is R3 minus R1. First row no change. Changes in second and third. 1 minus 1 0, 2 minus 1, 3 minus 1 and 10 minus 6. Then applying this 1 minus 1, 2 minus 1, lambda minus 1 and mu minus 6. Second diagonal is 1, non-zero, and then using this one we convert it to 0 by R3 minus R2. First to row change. Then applying this 0 minus 0, 1 minus 1, lambda minus 1 minus 2, we get lambda minus 3, and mu minus 6 minus 4, we get here mu minus 10. Okay. Non-zero, non-zero, and we require to obtain these values. And all low-level elements are 0. That's why it is the canonical form. And after getting canonical form, we discuss these cases. For no solution, required condition is rank of A must be not equals to rank of augmentary matrix, and this is possible if and only if rank of A as 2 and rank of augmentary matrix as 3. And when we get rank of matrix A as 2, if this element is 0, lambda minus 3 is equals to 0, lambda equals to 3. In that case, we get rank of A, number of non-zeros, first and second are non-zero, therefore we get rank as 2. And rank of this complete matrix as 3 if mu minus 10 is not equals to 0, means mu is not equals to 10. If mu is not equals to 10 and this is equals to 0, the rank of augmented matrix is 3, and in this case then these two ranks are not equal, and as ranks are not equal we get no solution. Therefore these are the values for which this we get, that is no solution. Second, for unique solution, a required condition is rank of E equals to rank of augmented matrix, and that is equals to number of unknowns. Unknowns here are 3, and we get rank 3 if this element is not equals to 0. Lambda minus 3 is not equals to 0, that is lambda is not equals to 3, and whatever the value of mu, if this is non-zero, whether it is 0 or non-zero, rank of augmented matrix is also 3. Any value of mu. For once again I will repeat. If this is not equals to 0, we get the rank of this matrix A as 3. If this is non-zero, then the rank of this complete matrix is also 0, whether this is 0 or non-zero. Means whatever the value of mu for this value of lambda, we get rank for augmented matrix as 3, and if these two are equal, we get unique solution. Therefore, for this values of lambda and mu, we get unique solution. Third one, for infinite solution, our required condition is rank of A equals to rank of augmented matrix, and that must be less than number of unknowns. Suppose here it is 2, which is less than number of unknowns. Unknowns are 3, and it is possible if and only if we get the rank for A as 2 if this one is 0. Lambda minus 3 equals to 0, then we get rank of A as 2, number of non-zeros, first two are 0 rows, and mu minus 10 equals to 0. It implies lambda equals to 3, and it implies mu equals to 10. If this is 0 and this is also 0, if both are 0, then this becomes a 0 row, then rank of augmented matrix is 3. Rank of augmented matrix is 2. Means we get rank of matrix A as 2, rank of augmented matrix is also 2, equal, that's why it is consistent, and it is less than number of unknowns 3, we get infinite number of solutions. Therefore, like this, we can obtain the values of lambda and mu for these 3 different conditions. Discuss the nature of solution. Discuss the nature of solution for the following for different values of k. Equations are x plus 2y minus z equals to 0, 3x plus k plus 7 into y minus 3z equals to 0. Third, 2x plus 4y plus k minus 3 into z equals to 0. If you observe, the right hand side of all these equations is equals to 0, that's why its type is homogeneous. And if you try to apply that canonical form technique, it's very difficult to perform the calculation as k involves in these two equations. Therefore, instead of using that technique, here we take the help of the note, whatever I have discussed earlier. We try to find determinant of A. A means matrix of coefficient of A. Matrix of coefficient of variables. Therefore, and then take its determinant. Therefore, its determinant is 1, 2, minus 1, 3, k plus 7, and minus 3, 2, 4, and k minus 3. Then evaluate the value of this third order determinant. As usual, we are evaluating the third order determinant. Therefore, 1 into product of this minus this product. Therefore, it is k plus 7 into k minus 3 minus this minus that minus and minus, it became plus. 4 3 is 12. Then second one is minus 2, this into this, 3 into k minus 3, and minus, and this minus, again it become plus. 3 to the 6, and then minus 1, this product, 4 to the 12, minus 2 times k plus 7. And simplifying it. Taking the product of these two, it is k into k square, 7k minus 3k, and this product minus 21 plus 12, then this 3k minus 9 plus 6, minus 9 plus 6, minus 3, 12 minus 14, 12 minus 14, minus 2, and this is minus 2k. Therefore, simplifying it, only one term of k square plus 4k minus 6k and minus minus plus 2k. Then adding constant term 12 minus minus plus 6 and minus minus plus 2. It is k square, 6k minus 6k cancel, minus 21 plus 12. Therefore, it is minus 9. Therefore, minus 9 plus 8, we get here minus 1. This is the value of determinant of A. Determinant of A is equals to k square minus 1. Then we discuss for what values of k we get different types of solution. There are two conditions. If determinant of a is equals to 0, that is k square minus 1 equals to 0, we get means that is k square equals to 1. It implies k equals to, taking the square root on both sides, we get plus minus 1. For these values of k, we get infinite number of solutions. Then second, if determinant of a is not equals to 0, that is k square minus 1, if it is not equals to 0, that is k is not equals to plus minus 1, we get zero solution. Therefore, these are the values for which we get different types of solution. For k not equals to plus minus 1, we get zero solution or unique solution, and for k equals to plus minus 1, we get infinite number of solutions.